Hello students, today we will learn that how a Cochran boiler works. Okay, Cochran boiler is a fire tube subcritical boiler. Fire tube means what? That flue gases flows through the tube and water is surrounded over the tube. So heat moves from inside of tube from the flue gases to the water, and ultimately water converts into steam. Subcritical means what? That the pressure of steam developed is lesser than 225 bars. Second thing, it generates saturated steam. No superheated steam is developed in Cochran boiler. Third thing is that it contains all the mountings of boiler. However, no superheater and economizer is used. Now I will talk about the working principle of Cochran boiler. You can see that there is a utensil in which water is boiling. So below this utensil there is flame. Okay. So flame is delivering its heat to the bottom of the utensil. However, the flue gases, the hot flue gases are leaving from the flame and ultimately going to the atmosphere and are wasting. Okay, so in case we are able to add the heat of those flue gases to the water, then it will improve the efficiency of this boiling operation. Okay, this is what the principle behind Cochran boiler. Now this is the schematic diagram of Cochran boiler. You can see that this is a boiler drum inside which water is present, and this is the bottom of the drum. So below this bottom there is furnace. So from the flames, the heat is first of all delivered to this bottom surface. So steam is developed. Now the flue gases which are leaving this furnace, okay, ultimately pass through fire tubes which are running through this boiler drum itself. Okay, so by this way, those flue gases which are going waste in the case of that utensil example are utilized. They are dispensing their heat to this water contained in the drum, ultimately reaching the smoke box and pass out to the chimney. Okay, now I will talk about the various mountings. You can see this is a feed check valve. Okay, so how much water goes inside per unit time, that can be checked by this feed check valve, and ultimately the steam which is collected over the top of this water, okay, can exit through this steam check valve. The amount of steam flow rate can be controlled by this. This is the pressure gauge, shows the pressure of steam. This is the safety valve, and the purpose is that in case pressure of the steam goes beyond safe limits, then it opens, releases some amount of steam so that pressure can go back to normal level. And in case the safety valve doesn't works, it fails, in that case the fusible plug works. Okay, so in case safety valve doesn't work, then pressure and temperature goes on rising. Ultimately the material of this fusible plug is of such kind that at a particular temperature it melts and ruptures, so entire steam comes out and pressure becomes atmospheric, so this dome is saved from blasting. Okay, now this is the water level gauge which shows that how much water is contained inside this boiler drum. Okay, you can see that level over here and over here same. This is clear tube. By the clear tube you can see inside how much level is there inside the drum. Okay, now when the flue gases are leaving from this furnace, then some of the combustion takes place in this combustion chamber. Okay, partial combustion over here in the furnace, partial over here, so that complete combustion can take place. Okay, and this is an insulation. Okay, so that whatever heat is developed may not go out to the atmosphere, otherwise it will go waste, the heat will go waste. So this is generally made up of fire bricks. Okay, and this is the grate over which the fuel burns, and this is the fire hole through which air goes in and combines with the fuel so that fuel can burn. Okay, and this is the manhole. The purpose is that in case this drum is empty, then to see inside that what is the condition inside this drum. So by this way the Cochran boiler works. Thank you.